So as mentioned, for November, the first 3 Fridays of November, I wanted to record the poems that I channeled, 3 of the poems that I channeled from a trip to Scotland last November. It was at the end of the month, but I feel Scotland calling, I guess you might say. It's funny how, they use the phrase, oh, I feel it in the air, and I can feel Scotland in the air. And just with the things that I'm wanting to drink and enjoy, and images and colors and these kinds of things. And so I wanted to read you those poems. So I'm going to read the first one. This one is called Swans Float, and this was during the first part of the trip when we were in Glasgow. And I should say, backing up, and I'll talk just a little bit each Friday about each poem, just because I think it's important in terms of this to do that the trip was maybe the first time that I fully surrendered to being led by dreams. And so what I mean by that is that the trip was very spontaneous, you could say, in that I started dreaming about Scotland, and I, like, sleeping dreams, and realizing that it was Scotland that I was dreaming about, and booking a unplanned trip to go there, and then being very much led as to where to go when I arrived. And so it was a sort of liminal channeling kind of trip, and I never quite fully had that experience before. I'd had bits and pieces of a trip like that, but not quite to this extreme. So anyways, let's step into the portal of Scotland. And November itself is such a portalicious time where, we're just off of Samhain and All Saints Day, and, there's this quickening or magical time in the air. And so, so this is Swans Float. I walked along your landing pond, the one that swans float. From now till April, when the white flakes peck in pairs, rolling down my cheeks, longing to be hooked in relation. Sweet smelling marshmallows rest here, buttery to touch, sticky feathered pillows together. With eyes cracked close, cobs float, with heads of men, and pens write in a diary which dreams of him. So that's the first one. See you next Friday for more from Scotland Calling.